Hello, everyone. My name is Mark, and as you know, I do recordings. I have listened to myself. I'm reading from a pad right now, by the way. You can hear. I have listened to myself, and I've noticed that I say "okay," "so," "all right," a lot. I'm going to try to do this video without saying "okay," "so," "all right," or "okay." I'm about to say okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, give me a little bit of leeway here. So let me just start off at the starting line here. Let's go to the actually let's start here. And I'm going to try to do this video without saying okay, so all right or Here we have GE Healthcare. I wrote about this today on Benzinga. And we get resistance at former resistance levels. This is not easy. This is not easy. I'm about to say okay, so, or all right. But it's not easy. Make a recording of yourself and you do it if you think this is easy. Now, why would I bring this up? All right, let me. Oh, I said all right. God darn it. Boy, this is not easy. Okay. Oh, I just said okay. GE Healthcare is approaching a level that had been resistance before. There tends to be resistance that were levels before. Man, I've been watching Tulsa King. Really cool, man. Really cool. Now, typically, right there, I would have said, okay, well, all right, but I'm not going to say it. Levels that were resistance can become resistance again. Why? You can see it right here. Back in March of 24, this year, or this last year, there was resistance here. It became resistance again. If this stock gets back up to resistance once more, it is going to be time to look at ideas on the short side, meaning buying puts. Why would you get resistance at a price level that was resistance before? Psychology, right? People bought here, they lose money when the price goes lower, finally gets back up to their price, and they're like, man, I can get out of break even, so I'm going to. Price goes lower. Actually, the price gets there, and they play remorseful buyers play sellers, right? Don't say okay, so all right. Have I messed up already? It's also my list, and I say anyway. Resistance becomes resistance because people that bought here are selling to get out at break even. Now, if we get back up to this level once more, there's a good chance that the same thing is going to happen again. It's an old saying in the market: sell at former peaks. I was about to say so. I'm now going to say it. If this stock gets back up to this level, there's a good chance there is resistance again. You think this is easy? Why don't you send me a recording of you not saying things that are so inelegant? I was just about to say anyway. Oh, man. If GE Healthcare gets back up to 94, there's a good chance there's going to be resistance there. People that bought here who are remorseful are going to be trying to get out here at break even. I was about to say, okay, let's go look at the S&P. But I am not going to say it. La, 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 la. Let's see what's going on with the S&P. Now, typically, I would say, did I just say no? Typically, I would be like, so anyway, this ain't an English class, man. Did I just say Ah, you want to learn how to make money? Talk to me. You want to, I just said Oh my God, I can't do this. You want to learn how to speak elegantly? I can't even say it. All right. Oh, I just said all right. Wow, this is so hard. You guys don't even understand how hard this is. The S&P once again found support at the same level we've been focused on. Resistance becomes support. Support becomes support. Look at that. Test and clear support. I might have to be one of those, like, what do they call them? The Shakespearean actors. You're probably like, what the fuck, Mark? Talk to me about making money. Well, oh my God. I was just about to say, all right. Well, all right. All right. You want to know what I'm saying? If the S&P breaks 585, it's going to go lower. There's some ideas on the downside. So, all right, okay, you got it. And this looks like it's going lower. Notice these lower highs here. When a market is going forward through time, when the peaks form at lower levels, what does this tell us? The sellers are coming in at lower prices. The sellers are becoming more aggressive. The buyers are staking a claim. They're hanging out. They're being patient. So when you I just said so. When you have a market where you have aggressive sellers in place and buyers, it sets the stage for a move lower. Doesn't matter if it's the stock market, the Apple market, whatever market it is, you name. Think about it. Last time you were on a vacation in Mexico or wherever, you go into one of those markets and it's like, wow, the sellers are really aggressive and the buyers are just like, yeah, we're just chilling. It sets the stage for the market to go lower. I'm practicing my eloquence, if that's what they even call it. Now I'm going to very carefully look at something else. Let's look at oil. That's another interesting chart. And I'm going to try to not say well or oh. Okay. Oh, I just said okay. Once again, I violated one of my rules. I said it again. You people think this is so easy. It is not. Why don't you try making a recording of yourself and send it to me? markpetrino@gmail.com. I would be willing to let you know when you repeat yourself. All kidding aside, okay, I just said it again. Oh, okay. Man, I should go fix myself a drink before I do this. Oil is kind of neutral. Let's figure out what the hell else is going. Let's look at the technology sector. Ooh, tech is in its range on the lower side here. Importantly, I think we need to look at interest rates. This isn't wow. Look at that. That is the chart of the day right there. Look at that. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. This is bearish for equities. When interest rates go higher, it's bearish for equities for a couple of reasons. One is that companies don't take money out of the register to operate day to day. They borrow money in these short-term overnight agreements or whatever from banks. So the higher interest rates go, the more it costs to borrow money. That takes profit right out of the bottom line. Interesting chart right here. I am writing this down. So, okay, yeah, you want to make money? Well, hey, baby. Baby, where the hell did that come from? Oh, you know why? I was watching Kojak last night. Okay, so I need to be very careful about what I say. I think that, there's a big new inflation thing going on here. Look, I mean, this is pretty, did I just say I mean? That's an interesting chart. And here's the inflation chart. Here is the CRB index. It's weird. It's hard to speak when you have to monitor everything you say. Next, we will find another stock to look at. What do you guys want to look at? Let me know. Someone send me a. Someone send me a text. Okay, you want to talk about Eli Lilly? All right. I'm sorry, J&J. Yeah, fine. I get it. Let's talk about Johnson & Johnson. What the hell is Jackpot Digital? We don't have time to waste on that stuff. So Canadian stock, the 51st state. Ooh, trading idea right here. Look at that, the old false breakout. The stock was up yesterday, breaking support. Support is a big, a large concentration of buyers around a price level. And when support breaks, and it looks like this has happened, it tells us that the people who created the support with their buy orders are out of the way. Maybe they finished their orders, maybe they cancel their orders. Regardless, if the buyers are out of the market when the sellers come in, what do they got to do? They got to push the price lower. They got to offer their shares out at a discount to draw buyers in off of the sidelines. People overthink technical analysis. It's supply and demand. That's all it is. It's a market. If there's not enough buyers, what do the sellers have to do? They have to knock the price down. I'm trying very hard to be eloquent. I just said it. Damn. You guys think this is easy, but it's not. Let me hear you record yourself. I was just about to say anyway, but I call myself. But we're going to put Johnson & Johnson on the idea list for shorts. Next up, someone throw another idea at me. Okay, let's look at Ford Motor. Thank you. Not a trading idea here yet, but look at that. Testing support. This can end up being a similar dynamic. Look at that. Wow. Another interesting thing to look at. Okay, so look at that. Wow, Ford Motor Company is going on the list here too. Seeing bearish things. Interest rates are going up. Johnson & Johnson, Ford testing support. It's easier to make money on the downside if you're a trader. I'm not talking about being an investor. I'm talking about being a trader because markets tend to go down faster than they go up, and there's a reason for that. Markets go up because of hope. Markets go down because of fear. People sell because they're afraid. Fear is a more powerful emotion than hope. I'm about to say okay, and but I'm not going to. I have found 2 trading ideas. Let's see if I can find another one. Oh man, Tulsa Kings. Yeah, we're gonna go watch that. I'm just gonna pick a random letter because it's really hard to believe how difficult this is. You can see here support. Someone please give me a stock to look at. Okay, all right, guys, we looked at those. ARM Holdings. All right, we haven't looked at ARM Holdings. We're going to look at ARM. I have a very rambunctious community, and I like it. I'm so glad you guys have joined our community. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Let's see if we can find something that starts with a Z. Zillow. Here we have another stock that is set up for a trading idea. What happens when markets get to levels that were support? They tend to rally or break down. You can see this here. There tends to be support at levels of resistance. Oh, and this is definitely going on the list here. Look at that. Resistance becomes support. Resistance becomes support. Resistance. Will it become support? This has trading idea listed all over it. The Zillow group. When it gets down to 68 and a half or so, it's going to do one of two things. It's going to rebound or it's going to break down. I would be shocked if it spends more than a week trading at this level. A lot of times people are like, oh, yeah, traders are like, oh, it might go up, it might go down. Well, that's what we do as traders. We let the market tell us what to do. It's like when you get to a crossroad, you might go to the left, you might go to the right. You're going to go one way or the other. Maybe it takes some time to decide, but you're going to go one way or the other. So as traders, we don't want to guess. We want to wait and see which way it's going to go. And then we jump into the trade and let it go. Oh my God, I'm about to say all right again. I'm just going to let it off there. Okay, so all right. Thank you for joining in, and we will talk tomorrow. Remember, this is not about. It's not an English class. It's about learning how to trade. So I just said so. So oh my God, there we go again. So when you're at the bank cashing in, don't forget about me and send me a check. I guess. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow.